In this video, we're checking out one of my brand new guitars, this Epiphone ES-335. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, my name's Merrow. Here on this channel, you're gonna find gear demos like this one and instructional videos aimed to help musicians just like you and I. So if that sounds cool, please subscribe to the channel, check out all the other videos, and I would love to know what you think of this guitar in the comments below. So while you're watching, let me know in the comments below what you think of this guitar. We're taking a look at this Epiphone ES-335. Now, Epiphone released these Inspired by Gibson line. They kind of like redid their lineup and introduced this Inspired by Gibson line in, I think, 2018 or 2019. But this one is special because this is a left-handed version. Now, this is not a standard offering, so I want to give a huge shout out to Jim and the folks over at Southpaw Guitars because they're just a great resource for us lefties. They called up Epiphone and said, hey, we need you to make all these guitars in left-handed. So this is a special run that Southpaw commissioned, and I was lucky enough to get one, so thank you so much. So this is a legit 335. We have a semi-hollow body guitar. You know, there are hollow portions on the sides here, and then there's a block of wood that runs down the center, which I believe is maple. We've got the double cutaway, of course. We have a double bound body, and we have a bound neck, dot inlays on an Indian laurel fretboard, and we have the new Epiphone headstock, which honestly, like, it looks cool, but I kind of like the smaller Epiphone headstock. I'm probably in the minority, of course, but we do have that new kind of Inspired by Gibson headstock, so it looks a little bit more like a Gibson than an Epiphone. We've got classic style tuners. They work really well on other affordable guitars. I've had problems with the tuners, but these ones have not been slipping at all. They've been working really well. I think we have what's called a new bone, a Graphtec new bone nut. And then of course we have the standard electronics loadout that you find on a 335. We have two Alnico Pro humbuckers from Epiphone, and they are routed to each volume, tone, and three-way selector switch. Real quick, before we get into any sound clips, I want to go over the signal chain for this video. If you hear a clean guitar, it's just this guitar into the amp. We're using this Laney AOR 50 right here, but when you hear pedals, I do have some pedals in line. So we go from the guitar into a tuner, and then I have the Skybridge from Effects, which is my company. It is a dual drive pedal on the left side here and a boost pedal on the right. Then we're going into the Darkmaster delay from Fuzzlord Effects. It's a really warm sounding delay. From there, we're going into the L Reverb from Big Ear Pedals, and it's got a picture of my puppy dog Rory on it, but it's giving us some longer reverb. And then we're going out to an amp in the room here so I can hear it, but also this amp right here, which is what you're hearing. So let's go ahead, jump into the sounds before we get into anything else. Let's hear the bridge pickup. Here's the middle pickup selection, so it's both pickups. And here's the neck pickup. So let's go ahead and get into some pros of this guitar in my mind. First of which, I said it before, this is an affordable guitar. It clocks in right around, I think, 600 bucks. But this is a legit 335 that is available to us lefties. Now, up until now, we've had 335s available in the Gibson line, but those are pretty pricey. They can get really pricey. And also up until now, we haven't had a legit 335. We've had Sheraton 2s, which are really cool guitars. We also had the Dots. Then let's see, what else is there? There's the Casino. It looks like a 335, but it's got P90s and it's fully hollow. So yeah, this is the first 335 in an affordable model that is available to us as lefties. And you know, it's just a really solid offering to everyone, even including the righties out there. Now let's go ahead and go on to some of the cons about this guitar, which, spoiler alert, have all been addressed and remedied, and there are no cons now. But when the guitar arrived to me, like, it was supposed to be set up from the store, but it arrived not set up at all, meaning the action was really high off the fretboard. There was a lot of relief in the neck, and I understand why they set it up like that, because there were some high frets, which means if you don't want the strings to buzz, you have to jack up the bridge to increase the height of the strings to get over those high frets. So I understand why it was set up like that. No problem in my mind. I took it to my friend Nate here in Springfield, Oregon from Stallman Guitars, and I had him do a full setup, but also in addition, I had him level the frets. So he leveled the frets, crowned and polished them on the ends, he rounded the fretboard, and he gave it a full setup, and now it's playing really, really nice. Like, this is one of my more nice playing guitars. All that to say, I don't believe that this was a unique case. I'm pretty sure a lot of these guitars from Epiphone in general, not just this model, but a lot of these more affordable guitars could use some work right out of the box, you know, whether it be a setup or a fret level in this case. So that's just something to think about when you're looking at one of these guitars, or just affordable guitars in general. Just kind of go into it with the mindset of like, I might need to set this up myself or take it to a tech to get it properly set up to play as good as it can. And it can play really well. And again, the sound of this guitar, even with the stock pickups, I know a lot of people kind of dog on like stock pickups in general, but these sound really good. Let's go ahead and put some distortion, delay, and reverb on. hope you enjoyed this look at this ES-335 from Epiphone. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. And again, let me know what you thought about this guitar in the comments below. If you would play one, and maybe what kind of style of music you would play with this 335. If you want to keep up with me on a daily basis, you can always find me over on Instagram. My handle is @EricMerrow. I'm posting stuff over there constantly, and here on YouTube. I love interacting with all of you who like to talk about guitar stuff. I also want to send a huge thank you to these folks right over here who are my supporters, my executive producers from my Patreon page. Your support means the world to me, and it makes running this channel a whole lot easier. Just thank you so much. If you'd like to learn how to support the channel and all of my efforts here on the internet, I'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Again, I hope you liked this video. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe, and I will talk to you in the next video.